For all those who have already subscribed and those who are yet to subscribe, every one of you who's telling me by your comments and messages that you find it very difficult to practice English, you do not know where to begin to practice, you do not know which video to watch, how to go about practicing it. Here is a video on the need for practice every day and what you need to practice. We call it as daily ritual. A ritual is something which we do every day. We repeat it every day. So I will give you 5 broad categories and I will describe these 5 in smaller units today. All of you who have problems in speaking, all of you who have problems in learning English will benefit immensely from this video. The 5 aspects which we are going to talk about are first listening, then speaking, then reading and writing. I have already told you these are called LSRW and they are communication skills. Communication is made out of all 4. Not only speaking. Speaking is just 1/4 of communication. LSRW, all 4 when you combine, then it becomes full language use. And the 5th one is evaluation. That is testing yourself. Finding out every day whether you're really learning anything, whether your English is becoming better or not. Let us now begin one by one. Follow carefully, listen first. And then if you want to remember, then you play the video again and write down notes. I don't believe that giving you PDF will help you because the PDF is something which will make you not concentrate on what you're listening, and it will be a very mechanical device which, will not help you at all. Therefore, just getting the PDF and keeping it with you or saying I will practice every day is not good. Prepare your own notes, keep a notebook or keep a file on your laptop where you note down everything. So when you play it second, third time, you will be able to prepare your own notes and not be what we call in English spoon feeding. Spoon fed. Somebody is putting the food in your mouth. That is not good. You need to work at it yourself. So when we have listening, suppose you have problems. What to listen to, how much to listen, how to listen. Then you immediately send me a comment. I've been telling you that if you send me comments, you will get responses, if not in one day, maybe in a couple of days. I try to answer all your comments in, as much detail as possible. Many of you send me doubts and I have answered all your queries as far as my knowledge of English goes. Therefore, don't hesitate to send comments. Even if you make mistakes, don't hesitate. So suppose when I say listen, how should you listen? I have given you many videos on how you should listen. But now there are more than 270 videos on the channel in this 1 year, and you will find that every video of the 270 videos is a video which can help you to listen to English. If you listen quietly, sitting all by yourself, not getting distracted. Suppose there's a window, some sound comes, you immediately look at the window by saying, oh, what's happening? That is not listening at all. That is just hearing. Hearing means the sound goes into your ears. Listening is sound goes and it enters your brain. That is listening. When it enters your brain, you are able to understand it. Now, many of you say, I listen but I don't understand English. That also is not a problem. From my own experience, I can tell you, I have told you that I have teaching experience 45, more than many of your ages, and I have studied before that for a long time before I could start teaching. So all these years of experience has told me that even if you listen to a new language, you don't know that language at all, but you start listening and you keep listening to it again and again and again and again, within a few months, without the help of any book or any teaching, you will be able to understand that language. The same happens in the case of a child. So that is why I said that listening has to be done carefully and listening has to be done regularly. So in the morning when you wake up, if you have 5 minutes, when you are drinking your tea or when you are reading your newspaper, you can keep a few minutes for listening also. That becomes your morning ritual. Without listening, you cannot do anything else. I'm very happy to say there are many people on the channel who were there right from last year when I started the channel, who've been telling me every morning we wake up and we watch your video. That is a ritual. Wonderful. Now speaking. When you listen to a video, if you have listened carefully, if you have listened again and again, then at least you can say 1 or 2 sentences easily about that video. You might not be able to say 20 minutes or 1 hour like I have given you. Earlier videos were long. Now 20-25 minutes. I'm not asking you to speak fully. I'm just saying, can you speak on each video you see a few sentences? I have also given you many videos on daily routine. So when you wake up, can you say, instead of thinking, can you say aloud, now I'm awake. Now I will get up from bed. Now I will thank God for this beautiful new day. Now I look out of the window and I see the birds are flying and they are making a beautiful music. I see the green leaves outside. See how you are framing sentences? That becomes a part of your habit. When you go out to work, again, you're traveling from your house to your office. Whatever you see, you start describing. It becomes a ritual. You say, oh, there's a red bus going in front of me. There are some cyclists going on the cycle track. There is a red light, so our vehicle had to stop. I find that today I will reach office early because I started very early. In this way, it becomes a ritual that when you're free, you're just traveling and you are talking to yourself, you are making these sentences in English. So speaking comes with practice. The more you practice, the better it is. I have given you 2 methods of practice in many videos. I'm repeating it because many of you might be new and you're watching this video today. You are all watching on your mobile, on your smartphones. The smartphone has a camera. It has a video option. So keep the smartphone in front of you, speak a few sentences, then listen. You have already listened to the video. Now you listen to your speaking. Compare both of them and see. Stand in front of the mirror and practice a conversation. You say, I can see myself in the camera now. So you say, hello, how are you today? Then I think that I'm the other person and I reply, oh, I'm good. Today is my birthday. Then the other person says, oh, happy birthday. It's very nice. Are you not celebrating? Then the other person says, yes, I have come to invite you in the evening for dinner. Thank you, the other person says. Now you are alone, you are practicing. I have given you so many videos on conversation. If you cannot find them, please send me a comment by saying, Madam, please suggest some conversation videos. I will give you those. Just now I got a message saying, I cannot find the shadowing videos. Shadowing helps you speak. So if you send me that comment on the YouTube video comment box, I can give you the link. If you send it to me in WhatsApp, I have to search for that link and give you. That's very difficult. I have no time at all. So please send it on the video by saying, I do not know what to listen to. I do not know how to do shadowing or which conversations to watch. Once you do that, you will find that I will give you the link. It will help you save your time. Speaking thus becomes a ritual. You shadow, you listen and repeat, listen and repeat. Conversation, you listen to the conversation and frame your own conversation. Now we come to the third one, that is read. Already I mentioned reading the newspaper. Many of you do it every day. Now you usually look at the newspaper and in your mind you read. But from today, if you start reading at least for a few minutes aloud, don't read the whole newspaper aloud. At least read a 1 column or 2 columns aloud. The rest of it you read in your mind to enjoy the news. But to practice your English, read some part of it loudly so that what you say, your ears can hear. You know, these two are linked. When you speak and when you listen, that is very beneficial. So when you are reading, it is good English, correct English. And when you are reading that, you can listen. Now, if you have problems of reading, you record when you're reading. Take the newspaper, keep the audio recording on and record your voice. Then you see how is it that your reading compares with the videos which you're watching where I'm also sometimes reading or I'm speaking. This is very important. Unless you do that, you cannot benefit. Many of you keep asking what books to read. You can read anything as long as it is in English. I don't mind. If your interest is in novels, please read. There are beautiful novels which talk about romance. If you want to read detective books, you like crime and punishment, read those books, no problem. If you're interested in science, read some books which deal with science. You have novels also called science fiction, or you can read pure science. You can also read history, or you can read politics. You can read anthropology or sociology. Any possibility is there. You can read economics and commerce, whatever is your interest. But when you read, keep in mind that you are reading the language also, not only the ideas. You are interested in a subject, so you read the history book, you learn history and you say, oh, that's such interesting history. But that is not enough. Did you see how that history was explained? That is why reading gives you a lot of benefit in your ritual. So keep a few minutes every day, make reading loudly a ritual, then you will get benefited. Now we come to writing. I'm encouraging all of you to practice your writing by writing comments. You know, whenever you write, you watch and you send a namaste or you send a flower, I say write 2 sentences. Why do I say that? Because writing makes you think in English. Thinking is most important. When you write a comment, you need to think. You need to put it down. You might make spelling mistakes. You might make mistakes in grammar, vocabulary. All these possibilities are there when you write. So you are improving the language skills when you write. Writing also is called therapy. Therapy means it makes us feel better. It cures us of all problems. If you have any mental problems, it cures you. Soon I will start a series on soft skills. Stress management, time management, goal setting, problem solving, decision making. Then you will be able to read up all these topics and write about them or ask questions in the comment box about them. Every course in a college needs these skills today. They are compulsory. Every job you want to work in tests whether you have these soft skills. They are very, very important. Therefore, I will do many videos on that. Now we come to the last part, and that is evaluation. On the channel, there are many videos which test you. Some grammar tests, some vocabulary tests, some tests in framing sentences. All these are already there. If you haven't seen those videos, then send me a comment and I will give you the link of those tests. After watching it, you must tell me how much you scored, how much you need to improve, what you are planning to do to improve. See how you're practicing your writing also? You're evaluating also. When you listen, you evaluate your understanding. When I listen to English, how much do I understand? 1%, 10%, 50%, 100%? That is a question you should ask every day. Make it a ritual as soon as you listen to ask yourself. It takes 5 seconds to ask, how much did I understand? Another 5 seconds to answer, I understood half of what I heard. I couldn't understand everything. Therefore, that is very important. When you speak and you record or you watch yourself on the mirror, evaluate. That means find out, are you speaking as you want to speak? Do you want to reach a higher level of speaking? Do you want to go, step by step, you want to go up, better speaking? Many of you are asking, can we speak in a function? Can we give a speech? Can we do some event management? When you give a question like that, immediately I give you links. Suppose I have forgotten to give you the link, again you send me the comment and say, Madam, please give a link for this. This is what I want to learn. Now we come to evaluating your reading. I told you, you can audio record your reading. Video is not necessary because you will be looking at the book or the paper. So you record your audio. Then you listen. Are you fluent? Are you speaking continuously? Are you reading continuously? Are you hesitating when you come across a word you don't know? Or are you stopping in the middle and not reading the rest of the sentence? Are you reading with wrong breath groups? I have already given you examples of breath groups in advanced level pronunciation video. So you will know exactly how the rhythm of English is. Tuck, break, then again tuck and break, then again break. Like that we read. So if you break the breath groups in the wrong places, then your reading is not correct. Then evaluate your writing. I usually tell my students, write at least 10 sentences every day in the evening describing what you did. You say, today I had a very happy experience. 10 sentences, happy experience. Next day you say, today I was very irritated. 10 sentences, how you were irritated. Today I met a new person. 10 sentences describing that new person. If you do this, you will get a lot of practice in writing. And when you have this practice, you can evaluate that writing. Today you write, after a week you check up from the first day. 7 pages you have written. 7 into 10, 70 lines you've written. Now you see, is there any change in the first 10 lines and the last 10 lines, you will find how much you are improving by following this ritual. So keep a few minutes every day for these rituals. Do them every day regularly whenever you find time. Many of us sing while bathing. You can sing some English songs. That is practice of English. Speaking practice, listening practice, all this happens. So think like that. Where all can I use English? Where all can I practice English? This if you do, then you will benefit immensely. I'm sure this kind of a ritual pattern, a timetable which you make for yourself, will improve your English as soon as possible. Sooner than you think. Because some people say, I'm going to a foreign country, I've got a job, I have to speak English. Can I learn? Yes. If you work hard, you can learn it in no time at all. But we don't do hard work. We say, okay, we will do it slowly. Or okay, we will do it little by little. That doesn't help at all. Therefore, get ready to practice. Keep it as a ritual which you do not break ever. All the best and thank you.